Today I'm going to be showing you your next game night obsession. The game your friends will be begging to play every time they come over, well, to play. And that is Here to Slay. Stay till the end and I'll show you the expansions. First off, the most important part. Picking your character. They have multiple classes of characters to pick from. Most of them very D&D inspired. Wizard and Bard, Thief, Fighter, and whatnot. Each of the heroes have an ability. You can do the ability whenever it allows you to. Like this says, each time you play a modifier card. So that means every single time you play a modifier card, there is no cost. Because as you're playing, you have your handy-dandy little, what do I do on my turn card? Because each turn, you have 3 actions, and you can spend the actions. You spend the actions doing one of these things, or any one of these things, depending on how you want to spend your action. These top up here all cost 1 action, so you can do them 3 times, or you can do all 3 of them. This one costs 2 actions, so you can do one of these and then one of that, which is, attacking a monster. And you can spend all 3 to discard your hand and draw a new hand. 5 cards. Now, how do you win at Here to Slay? It says right here, how to win. Slay 3 monster cards, or have an entire party of the 6 classes, which conveniently are right here. Now, how do you play? Well, it's a card game, so you have cards. These are the hero cards that you need to have the different hero types, like Fighter and Guardian. Your party leader counts as one of the types. So these 2, you have 2 Guardians. And there are item cards. This one specifically is really good for if you have a card in your party that is the same type as your party leader. You can put this on. It changes that party member's type to whatever. There's multiple masks. There's like a thief mask and a guardian mask and whatever. You can change it. But there's more than just the mask. There's a bunch of different items that do all different things, give you pluses or whatever, benefits. You can only put 1 item on a character at a time. Modifier cards. It modifies your roll. Oh, because we probably mentioned that. This game also comes with dice. They have a little unicorn horn for the 1. Which clearly for unstable unicorns. So you would play the modifier card whenever you roll the dice and you want to modify that roll. Now it says plus and it says minus. Now the plus would be for when you roll, and the minus you could throw onto another person's roll to put -2 onto that roll. And it actually helps with one of the expansions we'll talk about at the end of the video. And there are challenge cards. When anybody tries to play a hero, an item, or a magic card, you throw this down and you challenge them. You both roll the dice, and whoever has... Well, the challenger needs to match or get higher than the person's roll, and you can't use modifiers or any of that kind of stuff. It's just a pure challenge. There are cursed items. Cursed items are items you put on your enemy's party to give them negative effects. Now, you can't put items on party leaders. You can't put positive your own items, and you can't put cursed items on other people's party leaders. And then there's magic cards, which are basically like instant cards. They're cards that you throw down. I believe it costs 1 action to do so. And then they have a little effect here. Like this is discard a card. And then you get to destroy a hero card. Now, we talked briefly at the beginning about destroying monsters. That is a way to win. Well, how do you fight monsters? It's actually pretty simple. You have your monster here. This guy's really cool. And they have requirements. They have a requirement here. See how it says H and H? That means it can be any type of hero. You just have to have 2 of them. Now, in order to slay him, you have to roll and you have to get a 9 or higher to slay him. But if you get a 6 or lower, you have to do whatever that effect is. Sacrifice a hero card. Now, as another example, there are some here that have a special type in the requirements. This, you need the ranger. You need a ranger hero and then any other type of hero. And then you can fight them. Then you have to roll a 8 or higher, which you can use a modifier card to increase your number. Or someone can throw down a modifier card to decrease your roll. But then you can counter it with your own modifier card. You can play as many modifier cards as you have. Now, once you've slayed that monster, what happens to it? Well, it goes right next to your party leader in your like little slayed monster area. And they all have these little abilities that help you out afterwards. As I said before, slay 3 of these guys and you win the game. I have both of the expansions. This is the Warriors and Druids expansion, which adds, conveniently, Warriors and Druids. Now, remember before when I said we were talking about how you might want to use the negative modifier on your cards? because of the expansion? Well, it's because of the druids. The druids actually, it has nothing to do with his ability. I do really like his ability, though. It allows you to -1 from anybody else's roll one time during their turn. Druid card, to use their abilities, you want to have a lower score. So you can throw down a modifier card on your own roll to lower the score in order to use its ability. We did not talk about abilities before when we were talking about the hero cards. So we shall briefly mention them right now. Whenever you play a hero card, they have an ability. You have the option to use it once when you play it for free. After that, you have to pay an action in order to do it. In order to use a hero's ability, you have to roll and get that number. Simple. Back to the expansion. Adds a couple new monsters, adds a couple new magic cards, item cards. And now on to the second expansion. Berserker. She's a manticore, which is really cool. I didn't realize that when I first saw it. And it adds necromancers, which is cool. And adds 2 new monsters, which they both require the new type in order to fight them. And it comes with this small little deck. I haven't even opened it yet. Brand spanking new. I haven't even used it yet. I've used the other expansion. I really like the druid. Probably going to play as the druid most of the time if I'm able to. I'll try that next time we play this expansion. You want to know about other games I like to play? Watch this video. You want to be notified whenever a new video comes out? Subscribe. Hit the bell. Thanks for watching. Till next time.